creepiest part. He walking around in this goddamn Fruit of the Loom Breeze, man. An old white dude in Fruit of the Loom Breeze. You know how scared he is. And to be the way he is, man, I was like, yo, I don't ever want to see this again.
Who are you? 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 Who are you?
Now you should eat before you watch this movie. Better yet, don't eat before you watch this movie. What's up, people? This is KWATTZ 804 coming at you with another movie review. It's one I didn't expect to do, a movie I didn't expect to look at, but man, I had a little bit of time on my hands, so I went on and checked it out. It just came out. It's called Bones and All. You look online, they describe it as a romantic horror. It's something. I don't know if I'll call it that. I don't know if I call it one or the other, but it is what it is. But they say it's about two young cannibalistic lovers go cross country, travel cross country. It's more to the movie than that. Okay, now first off, if you're new to this channel, go ahead, like, subscribe, get in on this thing, man. I went to see it for y'all. I went to see this for y'all. But check it, man. But really, it was curious to me just to see the damn trailer, man. All I remember seeing is this little young black girl eating the damn somebody else's finger or something. Just eating it like it won't nothing. But it was just strange. I'm like, how you make a whole movie? How you eat? She can't last long eating people, but that's what she does. But I went to see this movie, man. What I can say about it was it good? It was something to watch. You know what I'm saying? This could easily came on Netflix or something. But it's a strange goddamn movie, man. I like the cinematography. The directing was straight. For what I wasn't sure what it was trying to do. Was it trying to scare me, or keep it intense, or make me feel for these characters in such a way? It just was a trippy goddamn film, man. But if I had to give it a rating, I'd give it about a 7.2. I give it that. I probably won't watch it again because the whole intrigue, the whole thing about it will pull me to it. Just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. But yeah, man. But that's the non-spoiler. Let's get to the spoiler and we get to some details. Now, not gonna be a play-by-play either, but we're gonna give you some details, man. The scary thing in this movie, man, you wouldn't believe what it is. But at the beginning of the movie, we start in VA. You know what it is. It's like the 1980s, man. So that caught my shot. They put that big VA on the screen. I said, yes, let's look at it. Let's do this. But basically, the story revolves around a young adult. She just turned 18. Girl named Marin. I think that's her name, Marin. And basically, it's that's why I like the way it was done. I just didn't understand what the hell it was about. Where it was going. And that's all the way through the movie. I didn't know where it was going to the end. I still didn't quite understand where it was going. But Marin, she's in high school and she's new to the school apparently. That's what we get. And her father, he picks her up. You can tell right off the bat they don't have a lot of money. Because they live in like a sort of trailer or something. And you know, Marin, she wants to fit into school and stuff like that. And some of the girls say they have a sleepover, and they invited her to come over. Now, I have it's no hint of what she's really about, what she's into, far as eating people. But you know, it's just like a normal life. So Marin, so the thing was, when she went home with her dad, you know, it's getting late, and she goes in the room, and her dad locks her down, put a lock on the damn door, like a lock on her bedroom door. I'm like, wow, okay. And he seems cool, you know what I'm saying? He love her, you can tell. But she decides to sneak out and go to this damn little sleepover. Well, she does, and she go to sleepover, and there's about 3 other girls there. And she's sitting under a table talking to another girl, and they real close. I'm like, damn, okay. I mean, maybe she's into girls, just the way she was looking at the girl, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, what's about to happen? And this is the part of the trailer we saw, man. All I know is one of the girls they talking, and I guess she kind of go that way, you know what I'm saying? Apparently. Because she let her put her finger in her goddamn mouth. And she just bit that joint like it was a fish stick, man. She bit that joint. And you could hear the crunch. I said, God damn. She was screaming. They pulled her from under the table, everything screaming, just going crazy. And Marin, she runs away. She runs home. I'm like, God damn. She just casually bit her damn finger. bit the junk to the skin was gone. I was like, God damn. But woo, I said, how hungry was she? But then she went back to her house and she told her dad, and dad, this seemed like this is a routine thing. They start packing stuff and they say they got to be gone before the cops come. So this is something that has happened before. He's aware of her condition. Because the thing about Marion is she's a cannibal. She's cannibalistic. She got cannibalistic urges. But it's not really, it doesn't seem to be by choice. It's like an urge she got deep down. And the movie never really explains exactly where that comes from, where it really derives from. Are more people like her in the world, and they sense each other. So it was like, damn, that's weird. They moved from VA, go to Maryland, and that's where her father pretty much leaves her on her own. Without her knowing she was sleeping, he left in the middle of the night. Left her some money, a tape recorder, and her birth certificate. On the tape recorder, he pretty much explains like some incidents. You know, he tells why he's leaving, and recalls some incidents of when she had these urges took over. You know what I'm saying? Apparently she killed her babysitter. You know what I'm saying? So she ate her. I was like, God damn, man. What? All right. I'm just trying to hang on and see where this is going, man. But Marion, she's a big girl. She's 18, and she said she just accepts the situation for what it is. I think she cried a little bit and all that, because that was her father. But she said she knew that was probably gonna happen one day. I know, because you could tell he just gotta up and leave every time she has a spell or whatever. But I know eventually she looks at her birth certificate. She sees her real name. I don't think she knew what her real name or where she came from. When she read the birth certificate, she saw that her mom's is in Minnesota. That's where her mom's is from. That's where her family is from. So she knew her father. He done peeled out, and she went to go find. She basically made a point to go find her mother in Minnesota. So she take a road trip. Now, the lover part don't come to a little later, because after she meets another one of them people they eat. I think they call them eaters. They're like, goddamn, what? Okay, eaters. Okay, I roll that. But the first place she go is Ohio. She going by bus in Ohio. She meet doing the scariest goddamn dudes. It's just creepy, all types of creepy, man. She's out there, and I'm thinking like she's a young girl. She barely got no money. She pretty. And I'm thinking, man, anybody can just, to take advantage of her, man. But then I look at her, wait a minute, she eat people. Hold up. And it ain't like they super strength or nothing like that. They just eat people. But she meet this, I know she was, this old white dude came up to her, man. And he was like, hey, I smelt you a mile away. I said, what? I said, God damn, girl. Use some soap next time. But nah, he was like, he can sense other eaters, you know what I'm saying? And he was just real creepy, man. He's the creepiest thing in this movie, man. The part where he got creepy, oh my God. The creepiest part, the thing about him is, man, he decides, say, yo, look, just roll with me. How you go in this house? I'm thinking it's his house. It's not his house. She goes in there. I'm like, girl, this dude gonna take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, damn, this dude, he just does not, but he just too creepy. It seems like he's too creepy for that. So he like, man, look, you need a feed. And he telling her exactly what he knows what she is and what she's about, man. And he in the kitchen cutting up hens, right? That's not his house. But he cutting up 2 hens, man. Just cutting them up, putting lemon juice on. I said, he like, yeah, you smell that? I said, what the fuck? She like, yeah, I smell something. And he trying to get her to use her nose to smell out what's going on, what the situation is. Apparently, that house belongs to some old elderly lady, and I guess she had a heart attack or something upstairs, and she just close to dying. She's sitting upstairs, Marion go up there, he go up there, and she's like, I'm not gonna kill her. I'm not gonna kill her, So she does have a conscience. She don't want to do it, but he like, the dude like, well look, this the way I do it, you know what I'm saying? In situations like this, you know what I'm saying, when they die off, when they close to dying, that's when we kind of got to dig in, And she don't do it at first. And she goes to sleep, but they wake up in the morning and they can tell when the lady died, that just died. She get up and see, his name's Sully. See him eating the damn body, man. And I'm like, and then he tell her join in, and she can't resist. She goes in, join in, and they eat that goddamn body. Further, and I'm thinking, I'm like, wait a minute. They're not super creatures or monsters or nothing, man. But so I'm like, yo, the human body, the human stomach, can only hold but a couple pounds of goddamn food at a time. So how you eat that woman look like she bought 220. Y'all split that up. $1.10 a piece. Come on, man. I said I just left it alone. I said it's whatever. What's up? It was whatever. Their stomachs just expand like that. I guess they can eat all that. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. But the dude, man, the creepiest part, he walking around in this goddamn Fruit of the Loom Breeze, man. An old white dude in Fruit of the Loom Breeze. You know how scared he is. And to be the way he is, man, I was like, yo, I don't ever want to see this again. Not this dude. This dude, the dude's Sully. You know, nobody needs a Sully in their life. But he just too creepy. But and at no point, he don't show like a real interest, like a sexual type interest in her. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's why I thought it was going for a minute. But he too weird for that. But ultimately, she get away from him, decided to leave him. She ate the body, got washed up, and she get on the bus again and she drives. She go away. She's going across several states just to get to Minnesota. I think it's Kentucky. Kentucky, that's what it was. She meet this. She's you know, she's on cash, so she's in the store and she's shoplifting and stuff like that. And that's where she see this guy named Lee, a young dude. Pretty cool. At first, at least that's what I thought. He's still cool to a certain degree. So he eat people too, and she senses him and he senses her. And one step or another, man, they meet up. She become attached to him and he can become attached to her. He got his own little trauma, but he eats people too. Like, and he murders people for real. He, you know what I'm saying? He's not cruel hearted or nothing like that, but he got it in his head that you got to survive and we got to do what we got to do. But he tries to be very specific about who he kills or whatever, make sure they don't have no family and all this other stuff, man. Before he make sure they're alone so he can get them. So that's what he does. But Marin, she hooks up with him, and them I guess at some point they become lovers. You know what I'm saying? But it's weird because they just cannibals and they're just freestyling across the damn country. She tells him her situation, how she trying to meet her mother and all that. But the dude, he got his own problems. He got a family. He escapes from time to time, and he got a horrid past because apparently, and we don't find this out till later on in the movie, that apparently his father was abusive, I guess, and at some point he ties him up. You know what I'm saying? They get in an argument and they start fighting. And he ties up his father or whatever, take him to a barn, leave him in there for 3 days. He's alive. And at some point he eats his whole father, bones and all. And that's the trauma he carrying around, you know what I'm saying? You could tell it was something, man. But he at that point, he gonna eat just to be eating. But Marin sees something in him. They both got that in common, man. And it gets tense at some points, man. It was the people they meet. Like these guys, I mean, they went to the woods, man. These two hillbillies, man. One of them is an eater, one of them is not. He chooses to be a cannibal. And Marin, she find that disgusting. Like, how can you do this if you got a choice? You know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? And them two were just creepy. I'm like, why y'all in the middle of the woods? These guys might eat y'all. I'm pretty sure that's what they're gonna do. That's what they was gonna do, because when they were trying to get away, trying to drive away, one of them started running out. I said, man, get out of there, dog. They gonna eat you. I said, man, that's a cruel goddamn world they in, man. But I will say that Marin, she ultimately finds her mother. It's in Minnesota, but first she meets her grandmother. Her grandmother just petrified, just looking at her like, oh shit. So she knows something about Marin's goddamn her urge, you know what I'm saying? And you know, her grandmother was reluctant to give her the information, but ultimately she told her exactly where her mother was. Her mother was locked up in like a little asylum or something. And she told her where to go, and she was like, please tell me you're not coming back here, please. Y'all on some other stuff. And she gave her a little backdrop about her mother. Her mother was adopted. So her grandmother is not like that. That's not her biological grandmother. But you know, we never get no backstory on where this is coming from, man. But why I'm tripping? I'm like, what would happen if you don't eat? Cause all I know is the older they get, the stronger the urges get. And I'm like, well, what if I just lock you up? I mean, what ultimately, you know, that's I guess they just don't go there. I was like, what would happen if you don't eat? What happened if you don't eat a person? They eat regular food too, but what would happen if you don't eat a regular person for a long time? I don't know. It's just a lot of ways this could have went. She go to the asylum, and she see her moms ain't got no damn arms or hands. So I'm like, damn, did your dad eat them? But no, her dad is not like that. It's just her mom ate her own goddamn arms and hands, which is like, okay. And that was kind of spooky, man, because she was looking. Her mom was kind of like on some drugs, and she left a letter for Maren, man. Maren reading the joint. And her mom's eyes is getting bigger and bigger, just looking at her like, yo, what the fuck? They're like, what the hell? Your mom looking at you like you're a goddamn appetizer, man. What's going on here? But I don't know, she reading the letter. At the end of the letter said, that's why, you know, you got to die too, or something like that. And the mom jumped on there and started trying to bite her. I said, and she ain't got no damn arms and hands. Do you know how awkward that can be? Get off me, mom. Get your goddamn stub out of my damn face. Hey, that junk tripping. I said, yo, man, get the fuck out of there. Get out of that damn room. Yeah, your mom's gone. Just put it that way. She's gone. No, you ain't find no solace with her. It's over. That was a tripping scene right there, man. But this movie has a lot of this here just trippy goddamn scenes, man. I was tripping like a mother, man. She come to terms with that. And she's like, she don't want to be like her moms. She don't want to be nothing like these people. And she's starting to really deal with what she is. Goddamn Lee, he just in a bad place, but he is, you know, he just telling her, look, this is what you have to do. And she's like, no, we don't have to do this. So she tried to separate from him, and when she did that, this the trip part. Goddamn Sully, Fruit of the Loom Sully. She's walking down the road, walked to this little shop. His van pulled up. Sully get out the joint singing. I said, what the? Oh, goddamn, this guy, man. Mr. Fruit of the Loom. He got out that joint and was telling her, like, yo, I've been following you for a while. I said, what? She said, I've been gone for 2 weeks. You've been following me for 2 weeks? He said, yeah. I just feel like we left stuff undone. I said, yo, that dude wild as hell, man. I said, girl. And she like, and she's smart. She ain't stupid. She ain't stupid, goddamn. You know how some people are like, okay, Sully, let's go. I need a ride. Or, you know, that'd be the end of that. But now she was like, yo, I don't trust you. I don't think you're bad. So he like, you don't like Sully? He talk about Sully as in third verse. Like, you don't like Sully? I thought you didn't like Sully. I thought you liked Sully. That dude was creepy, man. Old dude. And he collect, and the thing that the women that the people, there's mostly women that he eats, he'll collect their hair and he'd tie them in a long knot. You know what I'm saying? Like a long damn rope or something, like full of hair. I said, this dude is crazy. But that's like the worst. I ain't say that's the worst of them, but that's like what you don't want to be with. But she knew enough to stay away from him. And he got mad when she rejected him, like, you fucking, you know what I'm saying? He went in on her, man. Said, I thought you was my friend. That's this dude crazy, man. Yo, girl, that's a girl, back up. And she got a little knife that she walk around with just in case, man, 'cause she already know. But he get back in the van. And just the way he peeled off, I said, it ain't gonna be the end of that dude, man. It ain't gonna be the end. You're gonna hear from him again. But you know, he drive off, and time is constantly going by as this going on. I think at that point, her and Lee, like I said, they separated for a while, and then she comes back and finds Lee again. He explained, well, he tell the real story what happened with his father. You know what I'm saying? Because she's asking all these questions. And, you know, he's heard about it. You know, he's torn up about it and stuff like that. And they decide at that point, that seemed like that's when they became lovers toward the end of the movie. And they decided to do things to try to live normal at that point. I said, okay. I don't see what the point of all this was, but it's kind of funky, but okay. And then you fast forward, and they living a normal life. She got a job. He got a job. He's out of doing something, man. I'm like, where's this going? I'm thinking I'm just trying to figure out where this is going, man. Next thing you know, here he go. Mr. Fruit of the Loom. Man, she come home. Lee gone. She come home and she sees Sully's goddamn bag sitting on her bed, man. I'm like, girl, don't go in the goddamn room. You know he hiding some goddamn where. She go in there. Sully, he straddled her and he got a knife on her or something. And I'm like, once again, I'm thinking it's sexual. It's not sexual at all. This dude was just crazy. He said, look, I never ate with nobody before. You know that you know too much about me. I'm like, what? Man, the dude like that, you know, you seen enough movies. You gotta stall them as long as you can. Say your ABCs. Sing a couple children's tales like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Say something to really throw him off. Like, you know, we don't know what the fuck coming. You know what I'm saying? Say something. Don't sit there in silence and then don't tell him them stuff that'll make him mad. Say, look, man, I love your Fruit of the Loom. You want some black ones? I got some in the drawer. You know, something. Tell him something to throw him off. That's what you do with killers. But, you know, I don't know exactly what he want to do. He just laying there on her damn chest, just laying there talking and just, he just real sad, man. Somebody kill this dude, man. But Lee comes in the back. He comes in, he seen her, and she stalled a little bit. And he's like, and I guess dude started to smell him right here. He started to turn around and say, it's too late, man. Lee already on him. So Lee choking him, man, trying to choke him out with a bag, man. Put a bag over his head, try to suffocate him. But Sully takes a knife and stabs Lee. It looked like damn near in the heart, man. But he still, but he choked him out. He choked him out, suffocated him, and they dragged him to a bathtub. Marion, she stabs him several times. And then in the bathtub, she digs in and grab his heart, I guess, and just, she don't eat it, she just grab it, and he dies, man, in the tub. But of course, Lee, he's fatally wounded. He died. That's the part I didn't understand. And then he tell why he dying. He asked Marion, go ahead, eat me all, eat me. You know, they can't go to the emergency room because they're gonna come there. They can't call emergency because they're gonna send to see all that blood, and that's gonna be in the Marion. She's gonna be locked up for life. But I guess what I'm getting, well, she started to eat goddamn Lee. I'm like, why are you? He said eat her. So why are you eating her? Eating him? Why? But I guess she was hungry. She did it. He crying while she eating him. I'm like, all right, man, all right, that's it. I'm glad I had popcorn in the theater, man. If I had food, I probably would threw that up. But they real careful on that. It's not really gory like that, so don't expect too much of that. You know, they could have got real gory with something like this, where you seeing people's flesh just getting torn apart. So they're not doing all that. So they ain't do all that. I guess they want to focus on the romantic aspect, whatever romantic content you can find in this goddamn thing. But they both misunderstood. Lee done murdered a couple people, but like I said, they all did their dirt. But like I said, they tried for a normal life. It didn't work out. I guess she ended up eating Lee and goddamn Sully in the end, man, because the plate's clean. I like, damn, the body's done so well. And it kind of just goes off from there. I was like, okay. And I like the cinematography. I like the score. The acting was great. It was tense sometimes. So it was what it was, man. Like I said, ain't nothing I want to watch again. It's one of the movies you watch once because you're going to trip off it. But once you know what was in store, it's like, it's kind of gone right there. Some movies I like that, one and done. But yeah, man, would I recommend going to see it? I would. You'll trip off. Bring some friends. Just trip off what's going on, man. But yeah, but shout out to Taylor Russell. She plays Marion, and Timothy Chamlet as Lee. Y'all did some good acting in that joint, man. I appreciate that joint. Y'all sold the scenes though for what it was, man. I ain't gonna say the script was weak or nothing like that. It's just the content of what it is. You either with it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that's my review of Bones and All. I'm not gonna eat a steak for a long time. No. I'm not even hungry now after eating watching this damn movie. But it is what it is. But the joint was alright, man. It was alright. But look, tell me if you're going to see it. Have you seen it? And what did you think, man? I'm kind of curious what y'all think, man. It was trippy. They could have went a whole different way with it, you know what I'm saying? Because I done seen movies where, you know, I don't want to call them monsters, but y'all very abnormal. But I done seen, you know, it's nice to see they had a conscience. Some of them they got a conscience, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to eat, but it's just something they have to do. But they never really explain why. That's why I was curious about, like, where that come from. I want to know more about her past, you know what I'm saying? It was very engaging until I learned, like, okay, her mom's got the same issue and she just couldn't do it no more. But anyway, it is what it is, man. But yeah, but that's my review, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal. I'm gonna keep hitting y'all with these reviews. Hey, if y'all got any requests for anything y'all want me to see, whether shows, movies, whatever, man, just let me know and I will check it out, man. But this is a strange movie. I'm glad I saw it. It satisfied my curiosity. I know what it is. So that's what that is. But anyway, this is KWATTZ 804. I'll be back at you. Peace.